Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning. It's morning here when I'm filming this. It might not be morning when you're watching it, so have a good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time of the day it is. I am so excited to be back on camera and show you all some more first impressions. So, please excuse my hair and my morning voice. I just got out of bed. I just had enough time to make a big old cup of coffee, and that's all I've done today so far. But I wanted to hop on here and try out some new makeup because I did have a couple of hours of spare time this morning. So I thought that I would just hop on here and we could just start putting on some makeup. First off, I am going to be spritzing my face with the BADESCU skincare facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water, this little guy right here. All I have done so far this morning is just washed my face and moisturized my face. I've not done any other makeup so far, so these are going to be the first things that I touch as far as makeup goes to my face. That smell, I love that smell. That reminds me of, like, I don't know what it is about that smell, but that reminds me of being a kid and opening new presents, and I'm really thinking like opening up Barbie dolls. Something to do with Barbie dolls is what that reminds me of, and I love that. That is just taking me back. Next up, we're going to prime our face, and I am using my new L'Oreal Paris Too Much Lumi Glotion. Mine is in the shade 901 Fair Glow. This pretty little thing right here. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to squirt some on the face and then take a brush and just kind of brush it out. I have been doing that lately and I absolutely love it. Rather than putting my hands in and smearing it around, I prefer to do it this way, and it is so mess-free. And with this, I probably should have started with a small amount to see how much I needed, because this is the first time I'm using this. So I may look really glowing. We will just see. Oh, I don't think that was bad. I don't think that was too much. Now that that is blended in, I don't know how well you can see on camera how glowing that it makes me look, but to be honest, this right here I think would be absolutely perfect to do over the summertime. If you are not wanting to wear makeup or a lot of makeup, I think this look would look beautiful because it is just that natural glowing look on the skin. So far, I really do like that. Next, I'm going to hop off camera, do my brows real quick. I am using my Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil that I got in my Ulta haul. So I'm going to go fill those in and I'll be right back. Now that my brows are done, we're ready to jump on in with foundation. And of course, I do have a new foundation to try today. It is, and if you watched my Ulta haul video, then you know what's next. If you watched my Ulta haul video, then you know I got the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation, and I am so excited to try this. This guy looks just like the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth and the Matte and Poreless. They all look the same, except Maybelline stepped it up and gave this guy a pump. Thank goodness. So I am going in with my Real Technique sponge. I'm just going to put a couple of pumps on there, and we're going to work this bad boy in and see how full coverage it is. Ooh, very light. Very light, very light. Okay. Holy guacamole. Just that first pump. Did you see how much that covered? Do you see how much it's spreading? Wow. And that wasn't even like 2 full pumps. That was like a good pump and 3/4. Wow. It matches me. I always go a little too dark, and I know that. But it just makes my skin look tan because I want to be tan, so I go too dark on my foundation all the time. Even though it's ugly and it makes me look trashy, I do it anyway. Okay, anyway. Back to the purpose of this video. Holy camole, this stuff is so full coverage. So, by the way, a pump and 3/4 is plenty enough to do a full face of full ass coverage foundation. Just saying. Wow. That was amazing. This coverage is impeccable, and oh my gosh, it looks flawless on the skin. I cannot see a single dry patch clinging up, nothing like that. It looks so freaking good. I'm going to put some concealer on it, and we're going to see how this looks with concealer. I am using the, I got the shade Fair Light in the L'Oreal Paris True Match, and it's almost looking darker than my face. Let's see. It's way yellow. Do you all see that? Oh my goodness, it looks like I put a slice of cheese under my eye. We're gonna go with it because it is a first impressions video. I feel like I should have done this concealer on my Physicians Formula foundation thing, which, by the way, I wore that foundation to work the other day, and it held up amazing on the skin. I cannot wait to do it in a Wear Test Wednesday video for you all to show you all exactly what I liked about the product and how it held up and things that I didn't like. So be on the lookout for that because I do want to do a video with it in it on the Wear Test Wednesday segment. Okay, so I have that on the skin, and it is definitely darker than my foundation. I'm probably gonna look like 40 years older, but we're just gonna go with it. I think where this one is so full coverage, the foundation is so full coverage, I feel like the concealer needs to be like Tarte Shape Tape consistency and quality for me to even notice that it's doing anything. The color is not that noticeable. It's not brightening up my face like my typical concealers do. It is just kind of blending in and just looking like I didn't wear concealer. It is adding a little bit more coverage to the skin. So I can say that. But I definitely, the next time I wear this foundation, I think that I will do the Tarte Shape Tape concealer with it because it is one of the lighter concealers that I have, and it is full coverage, so it's going to pair with this just incredibly well. And I like the idea of having more of a wand for your concealer rather than a brush like that one was. I feel like I had to keep swiping and swiping on my face to get the payoff that I do with just a couple of swipes with the wand. So that was something that did stick out to me. For sure, it doesn't feel bad on the face. I can definitely feel the areas where I put concealer, and it does feel heavier. These areas and these areas where concealer did not touch, those areas still feel fine. So I don't know if it's something in the concealer or if it's the weight of the two products that just are feeling really just soaking wet on the face is the best way to describe it. It doesn't look bad. The skin still looks seamless, so that's not an issue. I am going to hop in with a little bit of my Laura Mercier setting powder and hit some areas on my face where it does feel so wet and see if I can just calm that down a little bit. Okay, looking at it a little bit closer, that is what this makeup needed. It needed a little bit of setting powder to calm it down because it did have that more wet, dewy feel, especially after I'd done the concealer over top of it. So the setting powder most definitely was needed for this look. The skin just looks extremely nice. So far I am super impressed with this. I'm going to hop off camera and I'm going to do some blush and bronzer. I am using the Physicians Formula Butter Blush and the Butter Bronzer. So when I come back, I will show you my new highlighter that we're going to be trying out. Okay, so I just popped on some blush and bronzer, and those two held up extremely well with this foundation. It did not build up and look any more cakey. The skin still looks flawless. It did not streak. It applied so smoothly. So far this foundation is top notch. It is pretty darn good. I'm pretty impressed so far. I can't wait to see how it holds up today. But so far so good. Okay, I'm going to be using this new Destroyed highlighter. If you watched my Ulta haul video, then you know that this one came broke. It's the Master Chrome. I have yet to get around to putting any alcohol in it to try to fix it. So we are just going to try and do a little highlighter, dipping my sponge in it like it is. It may become a disaster. It may ruin my makeup. I may have too much highlighter on my face. I may not be able to get any. So we will see. That is a risk I am willing to take for this first impressions video. So I would show you what I'm doing, but I kind of got to keep it level down here because it is in about 58 pieces. So I'm just going to take the top of my sponge. I'm going to kind of dip it in the spot that is still where it's supposed to be. And I am going to just dab this on. It's super pretty. I kind of wish I would have got the lighter shade though, because I'm not crazy about these gold shades on me for a highlighter. I like more of that silver look, but that is nice. That is nice. What I can use of it is super nice. It's super buildable, and playing with that bronzer and blush down here, it goes nicely together. It does pair. It does pair super nicely. So I'm not gonna knock it. I am going to try to fix it. So hopefully it'll hold up a little better and I can use it a little longer. But I'm really not too disappointed in it. Yeah, it's super cute actually. I had swatched a little bit of it the other day when I was trying to put them back in their pieces. Of course, it just kind of rubbed. So I did get some of it on my hands when I was pushing them back. So I thought, why not, you know, just try to put some on. I had put it on makeup that I had wore for like 10 hours that day. So nothing was going to look good. Nothing was going to fix it. But on fresh makeup, look at that. Can you all see that highlighter? Look at that right there. Ooh. That is pretty. That is going to be my summer shade. Faux show. And with this yellow top, that gold is just like popping. Ooh. But that is it for this video. That is all the first impressions that I have to show today. This look was super fun to do. The makeup that I used in it was super nice, and my skin looks super flawless. So if you were wondering about any of these products, whether they're worth it, whether to give them a try, I say 100% absolutely go for it, because my skin looks so nice. It looks just so flawless. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget, give this video a huge thumbs up. Leave me some love down there in the comment section below. I love hearing what you all have to say about my videos. Not only that, but I love suggestions for new videos. And if you're not already subscribed, be sure and hit that subscribe button. I will leave a link at the end of this video for you to click on if you would like to do so. But anyway, I will catch you all in my next one. Bye, guys.